Welcome back to Gimme Five with Jones and Eli. Eli, Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Jones, I used to be a Fahrenheit guy, obviously, when I was little. Big Fahrenheit guy, 50. Wait, what is it? 501 degrees Fahrenheit? What's that thing?
What?
You know
What?
that? Isn't there a book?
Fa-
So, anyway, what is
oh,
it?
Fahrenheit
Yeah, Fahrenheit,
543.
no,
Five
451.
Fahrenheit 551.
No, it's
451.
451. 451. 451. But
But
okay,
does that
sorry.
have to do with the actual measurement of
No, it
Fahrenheit?
doesn't. It doesn't. I was just saying Fahrenheit. I like to say it.
Sure.
It's a fun word to say. But anyway, sorry. Ignore that. But I used to be a big Fahrenheit guy, and then I discovered Celsius. And Celsius is just superior in every way. I hate to say it. It makes more sense. 32? What is that shit? If you say to me it's 32 degrees, why would I ever say, oh my God, I'm freezing cold? No, that's hot. 32 is hot. Zero. If I say to you it's zero, that's cold. Now you know it's cold. That's Celsius. Zero, freezing point. 100, melting point, or boiling point. Makes perfect sense.
Nah, the only thing that Celsius is an energy drink at the end of the day. I don't know why you wouldn't use Fahrenheit. You get used to it. 32, yes, 32 is cold. It's freezing, right? Technically freezing, but freezing is not freezing. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's 32, because when it's actually like 0 degrees out, that's when it's really, really cold. To say 32 is technically what we call freezing because water will freeze in it, but you can go out in 32 degrees and fine. Honestly, I rip off my shirt, throw on some sunglasses in 32 degrees, sometimes play in the snow, and I've had no problems in my life. Fahrenheit is superior.
But you're saying 32 degrees Fahrenheit. That doesn't make any sense, though. If I say it's 32 degrees outside,
Because
you're not going to say,
because
oh my God, I'm freezing cold. If I say it's
obviously
zero,
because you know what it is. No. Because zero implies like really, really cold. If you're telling
exactly.
me it's
And
0 degrees
in
out,
Celsius, it's also really, really cold.
no, it's just freezing. It's just the level that water freezes. It's just 32 degrees. You're telling me you don't hoop in 32 degrees, man? I think the Fahrenheit is for cooler people because it's like you don't need to be held back by freezing. It's only 32 degrees. But in Celsius, it's like, oh my God, it's zero. I have to stay inside and batten down the hatches. It's 32 damn degrees. Get outside.
Well, we also have a such thing as negative degrees. It can be -5
Say
degrees
10 in
Celsius.
Fahrenheit too. That's really,
Okay.
really damn cold.
Exactly. So I'm saying, like, it just makes perfect sense. Oh, there's just no logic to the system. You could have 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Like, nobody knows what the fuck that means.
That means really, really dang hot.
But it's
really
just
dang
random.
hot.
Like, if you have a system where there's actually, what is Fahrenheit based on? Do you know what Fahrenheit is based on? How does it work? Who came up with it?
Well, that was Thomas J. Fahrenheit, and he decided that I'm going to make this for cool people. So if it's again, if it's 32, you know, it's like kind of cold. If it's zero, it's really cold. If it's 100, it's really hot. You learn these things so easily. Celsius, it's just like 30. Like in what other quantity do we think 30 like out of 100 is a lot? In 30, that 30's warm in Celsius? Are you kidding me? That's like saying 30 cents is close to $1. It's not.
I would agree with you. I think that it's a little bit weird how there's such a big space at the top. I understand that. That is the one thing I can get behind with you in the flaw of Celsius, being that you have every degree from 0 to 30, even 40. It can get up to 40, which is really, really hot. But like you're never having a day that's 50 degrees, 60 degrees Celsius. I agree. That whole kind of second half of the number scale is wasted. I agree with that. And the other thing is I'll say Fahrenheit's a little bit more precise technically because there's more measurements. But the other thing is just like nobody uses Fahrenheit. Like it's kind of a useless measurement worldwide. In the US, you use it, okay, but in the rest of the world, nobody else uses it. Why can't you guys just fucking catch up with the rest of the world?
So that's like saying if all of the world does one thing wrong and a little portion of the world does one thing right, we should just do the thing wrong because everybody else does it.
But it's not wrong. It's not wrong.
Elias, if you have 20 friends and they all jump off a bridge, are you going to jump off a bridge because just the rest of them are doing it? Come on.
I mean,
you just admitted the problem with the system. You literally just admitted two things. It's less accurate and it makes no sense at the top because what is 60 degrees Celsius? What is that in Fahrenheit?
Why the fuck is 32 degrees the freezing point? That's the biggest problem of all. That makes no sense. That transcends
because freezing is
Celsius.
No, because freezing is not that cold. We've been over this. It's not. It's just an average amount of cold. It just water happens to freeze at that point. But 32 degrees, you go out at 32 degrees. It's like a little bitter, but depending on like the wind chill and everything, it's not that cold.
You ever talk in terms of Kelvin?
Kelvin, joules, kilojoules, hertz, watts.
That's
Are
not
those?
related to heat. That's like
Well,
energy.
no, but you got like joules over kilojoules
No,
over
now you're just talking
Kelvin.
different physics measurements. But
I'm
like
waffling. I am
Kelvin is
waffling.
actually temperature. I think what we need to do is we need to come up with maybe it's called Gimme 5 in height or something. And
Give me
it's like
5 in height.
because I think what we need is a combination of the two because I do think whatever you say, I think that the fact 0 should be a low temperature, not 32, but I
Yeah.
think 100 should be like a higher temperature. I agree. It shouldn't be based on water. It should be like we should make a new scale where 0 is the point at which humans is fucking freezing and 100 is where humans are really really hot. Something in between.
This has been Give Me 5 with Jones and Eli. A reminder to follow us on Instagram and TikTok for a chance to suggest our next pod topic. Eli, thanks for talking.
Always a pleasure, Jones. Talk to you soon.